We sure do, Mark. That's absolutely right. Singer-songwriter Jason Fowler has an awesome story of rise, fall, and redemption. The Atlanta artist shares his journey through music on his brand new debut solo album, Letters from Inside. And he's joining us right now. Jason, thanks so much for being here at RFD. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
So let's get started. Let folks know about your journey into the music industry, how it all got started.
Well, I remember when I was 16 years old, I heard a friend of mine playing Sweet Home Alabama on the guitar, and I said, you know what, I want to do that. So I bought my first guitar. And after I bought my first guitar, my dad, I'd played for about 6 months, and my dad said, look, if you learn to play Jessica by the Allman Brothers, then I will buy you a new guitar. But see, the thing is, I think he was thinking that I was going to maybe learn it in a couple of months. And I came to him that afternoon, and I said, well, I've got this little Jessica down for you. So we went and got a guitar, and I started out playing at that time, and from then on I just really started getting more and more into music and played in several bands and got a record deal with a company called Garage Band Records. And so from then I just started doing my solo record here recently, and everything has been amazing since.
And your dad learned to never bet with you ever again.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk about this new debut album. So it's called Letters from the Inside. Tell us kind of about how the whole process of making your first solo album's been.
Well, once I got that record deal with a band called Ultraphonic, I actually, the record label sold to Microsoft, and it was a new thing, so the record never came out. We went to Muscle Shoals and actually recorded the record, but after that period, I had been into a lot of drugs and alcohol, kind of the whole rock and roll thing and the music thing. And I got to a place to where I was at a place where I was hopeless, and I was actually homeless, and I was actually on the streets of Atlanta. You know, and I came from a small town. And for me, it was a real realization when I got to the point to where I was outside, homeless, and nowhere to go. And I said, God, whoever you are, whatever you are, please help me out, because I can't do this. And I'm in it with every fiber in my being. And after that, I spent about a year in Athens, Georgia, in a rehab facility, and I got a relationship with Jesus, and I got into a place to where I started getting a little bit better. It's like a country song backwards. I started getting my family back. I started getting my relationship back with my son, and it was just an amazing journey. So Letters from the Inside is that story.
It's an incredible story. Oh my gosh. I mean, overcome all of that. I'm sure, is that where some of your inspiration, I'm sure, your lyrics come from?
Absolutely. And you know, I feel that the truth is important in everything. I mean, the truth will set you free, but I feel that all of these songs are a truth about where I was and what happened and what God's done in my life. And so that's where Letters from the Inside came from.
It's so nice to talk about, you know, artists' past, and you have an incredible past. Now let's talk about your future. I mean, where can folks get this album, and what's next for you? Any tours this summer? Where can people come see you sing?
Well, I'm real excited. I've been recording a new record with Billy Smiley, and he produced the Gaithers, several of the Gaithers vocal band, and had some stuff that he did with the Newsboys. And I've been working with him on a new record coming out, and I've also, with the Letters from the Inside, it's been an amazing journey. We did a video called Smile, and it kind of gives you the idea of what, I'm a worship leader in Atlanta as well, and it kind of gives you an idea of the church that we have in Atlanta, and it's all about redemption. So you can go to jasonfowlermusic.com, and you can check out our Facebook at Jason Fowler Music, as well as the YouTube, the video. I'll be playing a song later called Smile, but you can check that out at YouTube, and it's Jason Fowler Smile.
All right, everyone, be sure to do that. Check that out after sharing your incredible story this morning. We really appreciate it, but we still have much ahead. You're going to sing for us coming up later on Market Day Report, so stay tuned for that. Jason Fowler, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Casey.